Now you saying, what am I doing? You knew that something was cooking up on my head. Did you understand that? Let me tell you something. We're talking about child support and the FOC, and you know why they are doing what they do. The government, man, they made a promise to you and I, that they would not favor one sex over the other, and that they would not favor one race over the other. That's in our Constitution. It should be an open and shut case. Roe versus Wade. Now, we may have somebody on here already. It's a female. She is talking about Roe versus Wade, abortion, and all of that, and she's saying that it is not right. Now, I'm not here for that. I really don't care, but what I'm trying to say is that I am here to get males their rights, to actually have an option to withdraw from pregnancy. You know what I'm saying? Not from pregnancy. I said the wrong thing. From parenthood. Do you understand what I'm saying? As long as females can get pregnant or whatever they do or whatever they want to call it, maybe it's a seed in their stomach and they can go get abortions. They can get abortion. It's been millions of them going to get abortions and everything like that. It's been millions of them going and putting their child out for adoption. And you know what I'm talking about? As long as they have that is favor to a lot of females. They may be mental membrane tumor inside of their head, and they say, hey, I cannot raise a child, so I'm going to get an abortion. Or I'm going to have the baby and I'm going to drop it off at the hospital. They have that option. As long as they have that option, and males do not have an option to say, hey, you know what, I don't want to be there. I mean, I'm too young or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I made a mistake. I was drunk. You know what I'm saying? I was in a situation in which I was not thinking. You see, you do not have to be a smart person to understand that. You know what I'm talking about? That's all that I'm saying. You do not have to be a rocket scientist. You do not have to be a person that actually, went to school one day to understand that it's a favor to a female to have that option. Yeah, and it's gotta be a favor that the government is giving only females. And that's what I'm only trying to say. I'm sorry that I have to come to you the way that I am, because it's not a joke. It's very seriously. You see what I'm saying? And it's not a case where you got females versus the male. It's not a case. It's about fairness. Do you like your civil rights? If you don't, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you won't say anything. But I have made statements in the past that I have not known one female that would actually fight for the rights of everybody. I only seen females just fight for the rights of womanhood. But, I'm just saying, when females wanted abortions and everything like that, we men championed behind them, and we said that they should be able to have a right to be able to withdraw from their parental status, because there were babies being left everywhere in the garbage cans, in their own toilets. Females was creating their own abortions and everything like that. And then when they turn around and they look at males and everything like that, they call them deadbeats and everything because they don't want to be a parent. But that's because they ain't got no right. Give males the right just like females, and you will see a lot of happy males. But it's hurting. People, listen, it's unfair to everybody, but it is hurting the poor males, especially the black males in the hood. You know what I'm talking about? See, you got Congress who forces males. You see what I'm saying? They make laws, politicians and everything, that force males to be able to take care of their responsibility. They don't make females do it. They give them an option to get out of it. And I'm saying it's wrong, because our Constitution protects us from that. And that's all that I want to say is right there. It's, you know what I'm talking about, perfectly. You can tell this to a little kid and they will say, well, you're right, because it's a favor. Now, anybody can give me a comment. If they don't, then they don't, and I know how they land, because they don't care about nobody but themselves. That's all that I am saying. comment, please.